Hi there. My name is McKenna McLean. Today I'll be discussing a vocabulary strategy for a music classroom for EL416ZA. Before I begin, I intend to use this strategy for a beginner band such as 6th grade. My chosen strategy is a vocabulary trading card system, and my chosen text is a PDF score of Stars and Stripes Forever composed by John Philip Sousa. So, what are vocabulary trading cards? This fun vocabulary strategy allows students to thoroughly research a vocabulary word or symbol. Music uses a lot of these, as well as learn how to put the symbols/words into practice when performing a piece. So to begin, each student would be placed into a group with an overview topic. For music, this would be something like tempo, accents, etc. After that, a student will then choose a vocab word that fits underneath that topic. They will then assign it an HP. The student must back up the HP and why they chose this specific number. A correct drawing/symbol of the word or symbol/topic. And then finally, a correct definition of the topic. These cards are a cute educational spin on something like Pokemon cards. A lot of students are obsessed with those these days, and so this would just drill into something that they have fun with, as well as something they can learn from. When thinking about what strategy that would pair well with music, I tried to think back to my own beginner band days. I asked myself, how did I learn my music vocabulary? Soon I realized that we didn't learn how to do it, we just kind of watched our conductor. I started researching right away. I looked up ways I could ensure students are actually learning their music vocab and not just guessing, and I found this website that discusses vocabulary trading cards. Not only does it discuss how it's useful across many different content areas, but it also discusses different ways it can be implemented in a classroom. Music is very visual, and so I really thought that these trading cards would do a good job of allowing students to take the visual aspect of the symbol and truly learning how to apply it to the music when performing. So how I would integrate this project is I would first pass out the parts for Stars and Stripes Forever. I would then ask my students to silently go through their music and follow along, marking mentally any new symbols or vocabulary that sticks out to them while we listen to a recording of this piece. If they see a new symbol, I'd like them to mentally note it, and after we are done listening with the soundtrack, we will then discuss as a class or with other students what they think this unknown symbol/symbols words mean. We will then continue this discussion until all symbols or words have been accounted for and we get to the bottom of the correct definitions. After that, we will discuss the project of vocabulary trading cards. I will then break students up into groups with the assigned overview topic. Each student will then be able to select a symbol/vocabulary word for them to focus on within that topic. This might mean that many students get the same vocab word, but as long as they all get the same definition, that's really what I'm focused on. After all of the cards are complete, I would have students join into larger groups to trade their cards, and then discuss meanings of their chosen symbol. It will be noted that the copies of original card will be made so students have many to pass out. This will continue until all students have a complete set. So here's my example of this vocabulary project. At this point, a 6th grade band should pretty much know the overview topic area, so they should know what accents are. They might not know what staccato means, but they would know essentially what an accent does. So from there, I would pick the word staccato as my vocab word. I would assign it 3 HP points as it's a hard hitter, but it's not as hard as a marcato or tenuto. And my definition is that this is an accent that implies sharp separation between notes, making them short. And so I would then take this card and maybe trade it with someone who has a dynamic card and build a dictionary for myself I can use visually when going through this piece. So how I would assess this is I would start off by just collecting all of the original cards and grading them according to a rubric. I would pretty much just use this off of completion, making sure that they got the symbol right, make sure they got the definition right. But overall, it's as long as they did it correctly, they get the points for it. Next, for my summative assessment, I would just listen to how they performed Stars and Stripes Forever. If they did the vocabulary project correctly, then they should be performing these symbols / paying attention to the words correctly and applying them when playing the piece. From there, I would then fill out a rubric, give them an overall grade, just listen to how they do and then give them feedback on it. So that is it for my vocabulary strategy. I hope that you enjoyed listening to my presentation. Thank you.